Mitikai Orison. I am here on the shores of Lake Champlain, northern New York, the Adirondack Mountain region. That's Vermont on the other side of the lake. The last time I was here was 14, 15 months ago on the dead of winter. I was crossing on a ferry from Vermont to here. There are several ferries that cross Champlain, but only one in the winter. It's an icebreaker, and it moved several 100,000 tons of ice. It was the most amazing thing, astonishing. Now, all of the passengers, we were supposed to sit in our cars. I mean, the wind was biting, it was fierce, but I had never seen anything like this. So I got out and started taking photos and videos, and that actually started a line of people, maybe close to a dozen people who followed me one by one, two by two from their cars. And here I am now back in Champlain. The water is flowing freely. I'm here to tell you of a decision I made yesterday. My good friend Sa and I were discussing our purposes in life, our impacts, positive impacts we have upon this globe and upon society. And also with my budding friend, Kenny. Kenny is also a good friend of Sa's. We were having this discussion, and it drew other people who naturally came into the discussion because it was so passionate and it was of such interest. And one of the things I was trying to decide, do I keep doing these videos? Do they contribute to my positive impact? And my conclusion is yes, because that discussion was prompted by a couple of videos I posted last week. My budding friendship with Kenny was prompted by those same videos. So here's my intent. Too many people on social media, too many talking heads, and then, of course, predating social media, the people with the loudest voices, the people with the loudest megaphones, and I guess the most persuasive and have the largest audiences, they like to pretend that there's only 2 points on the vast socio-political spectrum. You're either left, capital L left, or capital R right. And this ain't true. I've had so many discussions with so many hundreds of people that just don't fall neatly onto these 2 points. The people with the loudest voices like to pretend that all these other voices are actually in one camp or the other. And then a lot of the people who do not fall neatly into one camp or the other will sometimes say, yeah, I am in that camp over there or that camp over there, just so that their voices can be heard, so that they are not marginalized, not dismissed. But that's not reality. That's not true. That's wrong. That's dictatorial. That's fascist. That is wrong. I don't care from which side that you purport to be on. There are so many voices that need to be heard. So my intent is to give an arena for those voices. I carry that arena around with me, and right now I'm recording the arena space. Also, that gets carried around with me. The idea is to sit and talk and listen, because when I hear people that have different points of view than me, I actually give myself the opportunity to learn something, and I also give them the opportunity to learn something. I respect that they can draw their own conclusions. In the instances where I believe I'm right, well, I'm trying to persuade people and I'm trying to bring people onto the side of truth and right. But, there's also the possibility that I could be wrong in several aspects. And that's the whole point of discussion. That's the whole point of talking. You're thinking aloud. You're not only hearing what you believe, but you're bouncing your ideas off of other people. And they can contribute to a more sound, more mature perspective. So my point, my intent, is to break away the ice so that the water of ideas and thoughts and hearts and souls can flow freely. Peace. 4 fingers. Y'all be good to yourselves. Here.